Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Charlotte, and in today's video we are going to be discussing week 2 and 3 in my budget checkup for June 2023. I have been on vacation for the week of the 12th through the 16th. I unfortunately came home with a bug, virus, whatnot, and I am starting to feel better. I am on the mend, but I have a lot of congestion, and I consider myself very lucky. It's been 3.5 years since this thing has been going around the world, and I finally caught it. So unfortunately it was when I decided to go on vacation. But other than that, everything is fine. Other than that, I'm healthy. We're fine. I'm on medicine. I'm on the mend. We're doing better. And everything. So let's go ahead and get started. There's been a bunch of stuff that has happened since the 8th. So a lot of vacation type stuff. I really didn't spend all that much except for stuff that was on vacation. And of course, when I came back and had to spend a lot on medical stuff because prescriptions, medicine, getting extra tests, all of this type of stuff, and some other expenses that were put onto a credit card and all of that type of stuff, which we will go through in this video. So I am going to go ahead and start off with these, my expense trackers. I've already put them all, written them all out and everything. So we're going to start off with the debts that I have paid towards, and I've paid 3 of them in the 2 weeks. So the first one is a credit card. This was the $37.50 was the payment for my dentist. I had an outstanding balance with them, and I am trying to figure out where this went. Okay, on the 8th. So we have that, and then we have business credit card of $195, and I'm trying to figure out what days these were on. This was paid on the 16th. And then, ooh, that's crooked. If stickers go down crooked, it's because my eyesight is a little crooked right now. Being on the medicine that I am on, which is decongestants right now. Okay, then the home security loan, flipping pages, it happened on the 20th. I am filming this on the 21st, so that's what's going on. We've had a lot of bills that have been paid, so I'm just going to go through. Discovery Plus was on the 12th. My sinking fund transfer was on the 15th, along with natural gas. Okay, next on the 16th we had electric, sinking fund, and water. And this other sinking fund is a transfer to my summer bills. When I took the budgeted amount and the actual amount, there was a remaining amount for the natural gas, water, and electric. So whatever was remaining from budgeted and actual, I could transfer into my summer bills sinking fund. So that way when I get hit with summer bills, I'm not too shocked, and I have at least something squirreled away that I can go ahead and pull from if need be. And it is definitely hot here in Houston. We have been like under a week's worth of heat advisories and everything, so it is hot. I did not spend anything in auto. Technically nothing in dining. I will get into that a little bit later here. I have 2 business expenses, my regular expenses that come through for this. So my web security, which is to monitor to make sure I don't get any malware hits or any of that type of stuff, happened on the 9th. Make sure no one hacks into my website. And then on the 15th, the monthly payment to have music on this channel. Nothing for entertainment. Nothing for crafts. We've had 2 personal things, and this is related to the purchase of me having to get a boot for my foot. I got results from my MRI that I had on the 9th, and they did not find any stress fracture, but I do definitely have the Achilles tendonitis issue, so I do have to wear the boot for that. I will go back for follow-up in July with my podiatrist, and we will go from there. So these both happened on the 8th. One was a lift for my shoe, so that way I could walk with the boot and have my hips and legs and everything pretty much stay on even ground. And it was very handy to have that while I was on my cruise, because I was able to haul butt across the cruise ship and not feel any pain. I was also able to get in and out of the bus when we were doing our bus tour of Nassau. So I highly recommend that. If you ever have to wear one of those boot casts to get this, I will leave a link down in the description box for it. It's called an Even Up, I think, and it's just a thing that hooks onto your shoe and just makes it to where it's a lift basically. And the other one was were knee socks for the boot, because I don't have knee socks, so I bought some knee socks for the boot as well. Then we have nothing for pet food, so that's good. Nothing for gifts. We have a few household items. Dyson, I went and bought a new filter for my cordless vacuum to see if that would help the situation. It did not. Now my machine is making this noise that it's just not normal, and yeah, so I don't know what's gonna, well, I do know what's gonna happen because I've already done something about it. We'll go into that next. Okay, Amazon for $26.68. That was on the 12th. And then $221.86. I forget what this $26.68 was for. It's been a while. I've been on vacation. I don't know what it was for. I could try to figure it out. I don't want to. This one, however, did just happen because I came back sick. I needed to, this was just out of my convenience because I'm being lazy, and it's also because I'm sick. You may hear some background noise. I have both my fan, like I have the ceiling fan on, I also have a floor fan on, and my humidifier on as well, trying to help clear up everything that is going on in my head. And I decided I was too lazy to carry my humidifier back and forth from my bedroom to my office, because I do have to work this week, and unfortunately because of what I caught, I can't go into the office. So I am having to work from home until I get a negative test. I'm not going to say what it is, but you guys can kind of figure it out. So I bought a new humidifier. I needed to buy a new air purifier, not new, but another air purifier for the office, because I have the one in my bedroom, but I want one in the office because I'm in there a lot. I also bought, it's the same humidifier and air filter that I have already in the office or in the bedroom, so I bought replacement filters for at least the humidifier, because I was already on the last little bit on the humidifier that I have in my bedroom. So I basically bought the same units. I just think that the one that I bought this time, the humidifier, is one that is Bluetooth connection, whereas I don't think the one that was in my bedroom was Bluetooth connected, so I might switch those out, put the old humidifier, because it's currently in here, but that's not Bluetooth, in the office, and the other one that's Bluetooth in my bedroom, so that way I can kind of control it from my phone and don't have to get out of bed when I'm feeling lazy. The The fan, on the other hand, I will move back and forth between because it's big and clunky, but it's helped. I've been sleeping with it, and it is helping me not sleep too hot. I have broken my fever. It broke Sunday night, but I'm still sleeping kind of hot a little bit, partly because it's hot here, so like we've already mentioned. Okay, technically I haven't spent anything on groceries. We'll go into that a little bit later. Nothing coming out of sinking funds yet. And then miscellaneous, this is where it gets kind of crazy because it's all the medical, all the vacation, all of it. All of it combined. I'm going to finish a sticker sheet here. And while I do that, I'm going to take a drink of water because my throat's starting to itch. Okay, so first, CVS Medical. I don't remember what this was for. I think I bought some, oh, I know what this was. Okay, this was on the 8th. This was buying the steroids for my ankle, and then I bought a test to take along with me, which I'm glad I bought one before going on vacation because I used it when I came back from vacation. So that's what happened there. And then on the 9th, I took some cash out for my vacation. I then also came back. I have to flip pages here. Okay, on the 20th, this is where there's a lot of CVS, Amazon, all that type of stuff over here. Okay, on the 20th, and the 19th was Juneteenth, and that was a bank holiday, so I'm going to carry a lot of this stuff. Would have processed on the 19th, but because it was a bank holiday, it didn't clear the bank until Tuesday. So instead of carrying it over here, I'm going to put it on that Monday. That was the prescription that I got from talking to a doctor once I found out that I was sick. I got a antihistamine nose spray, and then I ordered some more tests because I finished my box that I bought before Christmas, or not Christmas, before vacation on Monday when anyways. So I bought some more tests. And we'll have to retest again. I'm going to retest tomorrow and see what it says. I don't want to, but anyways. So that's what that was for. There's another CVS in here because then I also bought some Mucinex while I was there and everything. Next we have Royal Caribbean. That was the cruise line that we were on. I bought some drinks and some other stuff like coffee and ice cream and some other stuff there. So that was on my CPAS card, and I only spent $61.59. Not bad. I did not drink a lot. I had the soda package included with my room, so there I bought, I think, 2 or 3 alcoholic drinks, and that was after I finished my steroids while on vacation. Okay, next one is the copay for talking to a doctor about Monday. My test result that I got on Monday to see what medicines I could take, and that's when they gave me the prescription for CVS, or at CVS. So yeah, and then this CVS is the Mucinex. So I just decided to split them all out because that's how they were on my bank statement, and just, you know, real life stuff that's going on. They were at the same location on the same day. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm on the mend. Putting down my no spin stickers. So these were on my no spend, if it is debt that I know I'm going to pay for and bills or business expenses that I already have planned, those are considered no spend days. So I'm going to somehow fit that in there somewhere. And I technically have spent money on this day, but it's not going to clear until tomorrow. So we'll just put it on tomorrow's stuff. So that is what the 2 weeks looks like so far. I am going to go ahead and go through and start doing the budget type stuff, and then we will go into some explanations of what else has happened this week. Where I've spent some more money. So let's start off with groceries. Nothing. Household. I need a calculator. Okay. And 2668 and 22186. Oh, 281 even. We are already over budget on household. Kind of figured that once I spent the money on the humidifier and everything. So, which is all okay. I've been wanting to buy another humidifier for the longest time. I just haven't done it. Mine is 281. No, that's not right. 6754 minus 281. That's what we want. Okay, this is still 278.78. Okay, restaurants, nothing. Technically, nothing. And then miscellaneous. Oh, good Lord. Okay. I wonder if there will ever be a time if I don't spend any miscellaneous in a month. That would be really interesting to find out. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and skip this week because I just went through and added all the weeks. Oops, my bad. So we'll just follow up with week 4. That's week 2 and 3. My bad. I just caught that. So, okay. Let's go through and do all of the other stuff. We're going to go ahead and debts, $37.50. That is going to be extra to debt. And I didn't, the $195, okay. $195, I paid $195 to the business credit card, but minimum payment was only $174.28. So that's $20.72 extra plus the $37.50. Currently we are at $58.22. So we've paid business and home security. So I'm going to go ahead and check all of these. I'm going to do the bills real quick. So natural gas is $28.09. Sinking fund, $1,468. Another sinking fund, I need to go back and correct that, so 1,468 plus 45.35. 1468 plus 45, 35. I can't add right now. Okay, I need to tilt this. Okay, 1, 5, 1, 3, 35. There we go. Okay. Water was 180.27. Electric was 111.29. Thanks. What are you doing? Lay down. And then home security is 40.15. Okay. Oh, and Discovery Plus. I see it over there. I see it. I see it. There we go. Internet. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. I checked it over here. Okay. I still need to pay my mom a check for the cell phone. The transfer and all of that I don't think went through completely, so I have to figure that out. We still have a couple more bills, Netflix, Amazon, or Apple emergency fund still to do, and then I am going to go through the business ones later, but we have two personal ones that need to be added up, so 34.50 and 18.39. 34.50 plus 18.39 is 52.89. So we've put everything in here. I'm feeling okay despite everything that's been going on. So for my vacation, I did get an extra $200 from my mom. She gave me $200, which I'm glad she gave it to me because it did come in handy. So at least $100 of it came in handy. The other $100 that she gave me, once I can get to a bank, I will deposit it and actually use that to pay towards the credit card that I put a lot of the expenses on for the vacation. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the expenses that got put onto my credit card number 2 in this month that it's on debt. I'm gonna have to start paying that card again, and some of it was unavoidable. So I am covering up something and pulling out my little cheat sheet over here. So over here in the bottom corner, I have my income. So I did get paid my second paycheck, but I have the total over there, so I don't want to share that with you. But over here we have all of this stuff that was put towards debt for this month. So the MHH, that is the hospital where I got my MRI done. I had to pay $715.51 of the MRI that my insurance would not cover. So I had to put it on the credit card because I currently don't have the money. Well, I do, and I will figure out how I'm going to pay this back. I also put my chiropractor appointment on there that right before I went on vacation. It was $32. Then I have my 2 checked bags for United at $35, so total of $70. And then this Hudson, that's one of the stores at the Orlando airport where I bought a soda and some snacks before getting on my flight back to Houston because our flight was at 4:55 and we ate lunch but no dinner until I got back. And then the last 2, I went to Sam's with my mom and used her Sam's card, and I bought toilet paper, paper towels. Yes, I know I just bought a bunch of those, but I figured I was going to stock up on them and everything because I tend to go through those not fast, but fast. So stock up on that and some other things. And then I bought some other grocery items as well. So that's where I say I didn't spend any money on groceries, but because it didn't come out of my checking account right now. It will come out when I start working on paying off all of this. So I am going to focus on paying off at least by the end of this month, from the chiropractor all the way down, because that's reasonable. Those are regular expenses. And then I'm going to slowly start chipping away at this. I also will be putting on, at some point, I had to cancel my dentist appointment that is supposed to be tomorrow to have my crown redone, and that was where I was going to have to pay $800 for the crown, and I had to cancel the appointment, and I have to call them back up once I have a negative test and the 10-day span and everything. So I will have to pay that at some point. So it may be pushed into July at some point that I have to, you know, crap happens, and you know, you're just rolling with it right now. So luckily they are willing to work with me, so I let them know what happened, and you know, they were kind of shocked. They're like, I didn't think it was going around anymore. It's still going around. It's still going around. I got it. So, but sorry, I had to read something real quick. Still working technically. So I will be paying all of these back by the end of the month, and then I will then probably pay, once I get the dental work done, and this I will pull from my emergency fund to my emergency fund, which is my money market account, and just pay off the MRI and the dentist. So, but yeah, these right here, chiropractor down, will come from my checking account this month, and then the other one's probably next month from the money market. On top of all of that stuff that came through with the medical and vacation and all of that type of stuff, I mentioned my vacuum cleaner, my cordless vacuum cleaner, decided to, I don't know what it is. I thought about finding a repair shop to get it repaired and do all of this stuff, and I finally just decided I did not want to go that route. I want a handheld vacuum because cleaning up after the cats, it's, especially like the litter box and all of that, it's a little difficult to have the big vacuum cleaner, and the fact that I am also going to be replacing the carpet and having concrete floors, it's just easier to have something that's not that big. And the cordless, or the corded vacuum, it's older than the handheld. Technology is still good. It still does pull up stuff, but I don't think it's power. It's not pulling up as much as the cordless vacuum. So I bought the Bullet, and I ordered another Dyson vacuum cleaner. I prefer Dysons. I've had Sharks in the past, and they lost their suction power quickly. And I know a lot of people like them. I know technology has probably changed, but I just did not feel like spending that amount of money on something that, I don't know. I had my cordless vacuum for several years, and I'm sure if I took it to some service place, the closest service location to me was in Dallas, and that's a 4-5 hour drive. Not gonna do it. So that's why I just kind of was like, you would think that they would have a location in Houston, but they don't. So I've been eyeing new Dysons for the longest time, so I got the V12, and it should be delivered on Friday, and I just ordered directly from Dyson, and I'm using rebates. I also used my business credit card because it's slightly a business expense, but not really. So I also got some extra cash back on that. That's why I used it, because it was the only one that had a cash back option with it, as well as the rebates that I get from Rakuten. So I'm trying to save some money here and there as well. So that's what happened. For me personally, I like having the handheld, the cordless vacuum, because it does actually, I use it more often than the big vacuum cleaner. I'm able to get around and do a lot more things, and with the cats and everything, it makes it a lot easier to clean up the litter spills, the random fur balls. And by fur balls, I mean when the cats have been wrestling with each other and fur has gone flying, it's a lot easier to vacuum up after the boys have had their little tussle. Or like just recently, one of them was playing, I think it was Binks, and he dumped over one of the pots with cat grass in it, and soil was everywhere. So that was my welcome back present from the boys, was cleaning up after them. So but yeah, and also I put a deposit down on another cruise for next year, so that was $500 as well. So I'm going on another cruise next year, and I am looking forward to it. Hopefully not with this end result. I apologize if I look awful. It's been, let's see, started feeling stuff on Friday, like the burning in the back of the throat, and then the fever started Saturday and went through Sunday, broke Sunday. Monday, so Saturday I took a test, negative. Monday I took a test, positive. Lost my sense of taste and smell Monday, and it's now Wednesday afternoon. I still cannot smell or taste anything. I can barely breathe out of my nose right now, and I just took another decongestant, and it is drying me out. My mouth and it's so dry. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this, but it is the strangest feeling, not being able to taste your food or smell your food or smell anything. To be, you know, honest, it's like kind of sitting back going, do I need a shower type, you know, smell? Anyways, so other than that, I had a very good time on vacation. I enjoyed myself as much as I could with my boot on, and I obviously am looking forward to another one since I put a deposit down on another cruise. So I just hope I don't end up with this end result like I did this time. So yeah, that's where we are at. I did film some videos about what I packed, what I've not used, and all of that, and I was going to post one of them today on Wednesday, but and getting back to work and all of that, I didn't have it in me. So I am back today with you guys to do this, and hopefully next week, over the weekend, I can continue to heal and just kind of pull myself back together. And I plan to do a cleaning video and test out my new vacuum cleaner, so look forward to that on Sunday. And try to also like disinfect the house, because so I am going to be like doing some mega cleaning. It might be part 1, part 2, spread over 2 weekends, because I've been lazy, and I give myself full permission to be lazy this week. Coming back from vacation, being sick, everything. So I'm giving myself permission to have the house destroyed, and I will share with you guys me cleaning it and everything. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this budgeting video and a check-in and kind of an update of what has happened the past 2 weeks. And I hope everybody is staying healthy. I really do hope you're staying healthy, and I will check back with you guys next time. Bye, everybody.